Hello there and welcome back to the channel. Today's topic of conversation is going to be about mods for Starfield and how I hope that Bethesda is going to fix some of the issues that I saw in the showcase before the game comes out and doesn't leave it to the modding community to fix these issues. So one of the first things that I didn't like in the showcase was the Discovery and XP pop-ups being dead center in the screen. Now this is just something that I feel that Bethesda need to have baked into the game from the word go. They need to have HUD customization tools at the beginning, at launch. There shouldn't have to be a wait for a modder to figure out how to make the HUD more user-friendly. I don't want all this garbage cluttering up my screen when I'm exploring your game. It looks so much fun. Let me look at it. Don't wait around for a modder to fix the HUD issues. Have HUD customization from the start. I think the showcase really hammered home for me how much difficulty Bethesda have getting facial animations right and eyes to not look like they were just scooped out of corpses. I don't think Bethesda are going to fix this before launch. Obviously, we know that the game has been delayed. Originally it was supposed to be 11th of November. And we don't know why it's been delayed, so one can always hope that it's going to be to fix issues like this. But I think I'm going to have to face up to the fact that Bethesda just cannot seem to do a good job when it comes to this. And it's going to end up being left for modders, even though I really wish it wasn't. So this one really is a pet peeve of mine. I know it's probably not going to affect a lot of people, and because the game is probably going to be played mostly in first person, there's going to be people that just don't care about this at all. But I really feel that Bethesda finally need to do something about showing that our character is armed when in third person. I'm not asking for a ton, just a weapon holster that shows a pistol on my thigh or hip. A rifle slung over my shoulder for when I'm walking and not carrying it in my hands. I mean, we even see in the showcase the character walking towards an alien and just pulling a pistol, seemingly out of nowhere. And then just a little later we see them looking through the weapons wheel, and all of a sudden the mining laser magically appears on the character's backpack, and then as soon as the weapon is selected and equipped, boom, it disappears. Bethesda, really, I hope one of the reasons for the delays is that you're going to actually finally sort this out. Okay, so this point isn't about how I think Bethesda have made mistakes in the past with their combat systems. I mean, they haven't been perfect, but I have enjoyed them, and then modders have come along and made the combat systems even more enjoyable for me. That's my personal opinion, and I really think that the ground combat, so far what I've seen in Starfield, looks great. The thing that worries me is the space combat. I'm not sure they're doing it right. It came across to me as being slow and clunky, and didn't look that much fun. It kind of reminded me of when No Man's Sky came out, that the space combat was not fun, and I see parallels between the two games in that aspect. There's also one other thing I would like Bethesda to do that they've added into their games since pretty much after Morrowind, and that is please get rid of taking a knee with important characters in quest lines. If I want to kill people and ruin quest lines, including the main quest line, please give me that little boxed message that says, the world that you've created is a horrible and dark place. Are you sure you want to continue living here? Yes, I want to have that choice to be able to live in a horrible, dark, nasty universe where I'm going to be the big bad. And I think that's an option that should be in the game from the word go. I couldn't talk about mods without at least mentioning bug fixes, because let's face it, they go hand in hand. And I know that there's a lot of people who are quite concerned about what state Starfield is actually going to launch in, especially after the 76 debacle. I really hope that Bethesda has taken this delay to 2023 in order to fix the game as much as possible before it comes out. I know that they're using a new engine, and that probably has other issues that then come up that they're not used to dealing with, and I would much rather the game is delayed and they take their time and polish and make the game great for when it releases, so that when we play it, because let's face it, we're going to put in way more man hours into Starfield than any quality assurance team in the universe could put into it, and we're going to find things that Bethesda just simply weren't able to find, and those little things are probably going to end up being modded first and then maybe patched by Bethesda second. And as long as they're minor, I can live with that, but I really, really hope that Bethesda do a much better job at catching the bugs and quality testing their game before it comes out this time. I don't think another 76 disaster will help them in any way, shape or form. And so there we go, some of the things that I hope that Bethesda are going to fix in Starfield before the game launches and not leave it for modders to sort. On saying that though, I do actually love modding my game, so I am quite excited to see what mods the community will actually end up creating. And with a game the size of Starfield, I think basically the universe is the limit. There'll be something for everyone when it comes to mods. I just hope that they'll be able to focus on mods that will add to the game and not actually be mods that have to fix the game. Anyway, that is all from me for today, so a big thank you to anyone that's managed to make it to the end of this video, it is appreciated. And also a big thank you to anyone who has subscribed to my channel and liked my videos over the last few months, also very much appreciated. I hope you all have a wonderful day and take care.